Hello and welcome to this new section on user funnel optimization and the first lecture in this course on excellence in digital marketing. So in this section, what we're going to do is to give you some in-depth understanding of how can you optimize the user funnel that we have introduced to you during this course. And that should again add more excellence to your digital marketing. So at the end of this lecture, what we're going to do is to define what is a user funnel and also talk briefly about how to optimize the user funnel. So what is a user funnel? What do you think is a user funnel that you see here? A blank funnel. So what do you think is a user funnel? So the user funnel is basically a funnel through which the customers pass through. In traditional marketing, the customer starts at awareness level, a large number of customers. They get reduced to smaller number by being those who are considering your purchase. Then among those that there are people who have been who prefer your product compared to other possible in the consideration. Then it further reduces the number of people that are intent have a positive intent on buying a product, and finally the people who purchase. So as you see, the whole number of people keeps reducing down from a large number, so it keeps coming down to a smaller number, and that's why it is called a marketing funnel. In the e-commerce, it starts with a site visit, then follows with a product review, add to cart, and enter checkout and a purchase finally. So that is what is the user funnel looks like, right? Two different methods in traditional marketing as well as in e-commerce. So what is a digital marketing funnel? So in the digital marketing funnel, again, as you see here, starts with an exposure at the top in which there is an inbound organic method. There is a variety of people walk into your landing page or site, or they get exposed to your product, right? And then they discover your product. The first few they visit to a landing page, they discover you, about what you're offering, about your company, and then they decide whether to consider you as an alternative to other companies that they're looking at based on the discovery that they've had. And if the consideration is very positive, then they convert by buying your product. Now the funnel doesn't end there. Once they've converted, then they keep looking out for your customer relationship. How do you build the relationship? How do you keep them satisfied? And how do you keep them with you? And even further, which is not listed here, is how do you make them advocate for yourself? And that's the digital marketing funnel. So how to optimize this digital marketing funnel? How can you make sure that for your business, your product, you are getting maximum number from smallest possible number of exposure, you are generating good conversions as well as you are able to build relationship and retain. Any thoughts on this? How to optimize digital marketing funnel? See, what you need to do is to collect data at each stage of the funnel. At the first stage of the people, and when they visit your home page, you need to figure out how many people visited and how many people left and how many continued on that. And then you need to look at your product or service page. What is the, again, how many people left, how many continued. Then, so each of the pages that are till the time of either they buy number of people, so then you need to keep asking. So in this case, 5,000 people visit your homepage, and finally about 100 inquiries take place, and that happens to be a small number. So we need to collect data at each stage of the funnel. That is important. And then do what is called conversion testing, where we determine the conversion to improve. Which stage of the process do you need to stage the conversion among the different process? Then you hypothesize the change. What is it that you would change that will make you improve that conversion at that stage? Identify the variables that can improve the conversion and run and create the variants of that page or the variables that you want to correct, and then run the experiment, measure the results. And so this run through this entire conversion testing process to figure out how the landing page is getting optimized. So having looked at and understood the process, what do we do? in the next module. So in the next module, we will take you through this example and illustrate through how can you optimize this digital funnel in this specific case by doing what, and we will illustrate the whole process of optimization. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture of user funnel optimization. I hope you continue to learn something new, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture.